Hey everyone, it is Tim Grant, and so I decided that I am going to try once again to do a walk to my old school. Each time I've tried, this is my third attempt, I have failed because of some reason. The first time it was because a dog was off its leash, and I hate dogs. Second time was... oh yeah, because it was getting dark. Well, it's noon right now, so it shouldn't be getting dark, and I'm just gonna cross my fingers that the dog isn't there. So hopefully nothing else will go wrong today, but never know. So yeah, as I was saying, this is my old school. I went there for like 3 weeks or something like that. My junior year. So I went to a big public school called Newburgh High for freshman and sophomore year. And then my junior year, I wasn't able to go back to Newburgh High because I don't live in the district. So they got strict on that rule that you have to actually live within the city district. So I wasn't able to go back. So my junior year, I started at a place called... Here, I'll wait for the truck to go by. Yeah. Anyways, so my junior year, I started out on, dang it, another truck. Okay, let's see if I can get it now. So I started out on it's like an online, or it is an online school. It's called Connections Academy. So I started out homeschooling, and that was horrible. I need to do a video just going through and saying the extremely bad experience I had with Connections Academy. It was honestly one of the worst things I've encountered, and I'm still paying for it right now, actually. So after I went to Connections Academy, my dad got me out of that school, thankfully. Then he put me at this school, which is up here, which we're walking to. It's the local public school in my district. This public school, it's a lot smaller than the public school that I used to go to. Newburgh High has about 1,500 kids total in the high school. And the one up here, it's called North Marion. This school has about 500, I think that they said. So it's a lot smaller, and the cultures are completely different. At Newburgh High, they didn't care what you did. Like, for example, there was this class called advisory. It was extremely useless. Hello, bird. Anyways, there was this class called advisory, and it was extremely useless. You would just sit there and hang out with friends, pretty much. But anyways, there were these kids that they would always, like, let's see, one time they put me in a locker type thing. Yeah, they didn't like me because they thought that I was gay, so they would always do all this stuff to me. So I would just skip that class. Alright, hold up. Okay, so yeah, I would just skip advisory, and the principal would, there's multiple principals at the school, but yeah, me and my friends would just skip the class and we would hang out in the lunchroom, and the principal would just walk by. We were obviously skipping. It was blatantly obvious that we were skipping the class, and he never said anything. We never got in trouble at all for it, and nothing happens. So at Newburgh High, they don't care what you do. But at North Marion, the school we're walking to right now, they are like super uptight about things. Like, and it's really stupid rules. Like, for example, I was eating out in the hallway at North Marion, because that's always what I did at Newburgh High. I never ate in the actual lunchroom. I would always just eat out in the hallway. So I was doing that. At North Marion, and the teachers came by and told me, hey, you can't do that. You can't eat out here. You have to eat out or in the lunchroom. So I wasn't able to go and eat in the actual hallways. I had to go to the lunchroom. So it was a lot, the cultures are a lot different. The people are a lot more different too. Of course, at Newburgh High, since there are a lot more people, you get to meet new people every single day and talk with new people. It's a lot more diverse and everything. But at North Marion, like, it's 500 kids, so it's definitely not the school that I went to after this one. It's definitely not like C.S. Lewis, which has about 600, sorry. No, it has 6D kids in the entire school. So it's nowhere near like my small Christian private school that I went to after North Marion. But 500 kids, it's a lot smaller compared to 1,500. So you don't get to meet as many new people. There still are new people to meet and everything. The people are nice. But I just wasn't able to I don't know. It just wasn't the atmosphere that I liked. It was alright though. I didn't mind it. But what happened is, I'll tell you the story on how I had to leave. So, well, I need to get over to the side. Alright. Come on, car. Alright. Alright, so what happened was the reason why I originally didn't go to North Marion, both at why I went to Newburgh High, and then once I couldn't go to Newburgh High, the reason why I didn't just go straight to North Marion is because my mom doesn't like that school. So when my dad put me into North Marion, my mom was really upset and she was always complaining about it, and it was a really big deal. And what she would do is she wouldn't even talk to me, actually. Like, I had to walk this entire thing because she wouldn't come pick me up in the car. She wanted nothing to do with me. And it's not that bad walking the entire thing, just like right now. I like to walk, but keep in mind I had a really heavy backpack with textbooks in it. And I believe I also had to carry something in my arm because everything didn't just fit in my backpack. So it was really bad. I hated it. I had to walk a few times, and it was just bad. So my mom wasn't really talking to me at all, and but what she would do is she would take me out of the school to have me go shadow other schools that I told her I didn't want to visit, or that I didn't want to go to. So, for example, she had me go and visit a school called Open Bible, and she was going to have me go there, but I told her I'm not going there, and my dad backed me up 100% on that, because Open Bible was a half school, half online school. So they were doing like a hybrid kind of mixture thing there. So I said, no, Connections Academy was horrible. I want nothing to do with that. And my dad agreed, and my mom was like, okay, I can see. Anyways, so my mom then had me visit Veritas, and that was a terrible experience because they pretty much told me that I was too stupid to go to their school, and that I pretty much wasn't going to amount to anything. They told me that my language skills, my foreign language skills, are really bad, and that the French teacher told me that my French is lower than her freshman's French abilities, if that makes sense. So I've been taking French for 2 years at that time, and she said that my French was that bad, and so yeah, llama. Cute llama. So yeah, they would just bash me, and so that was a really bad experience. Kind of gave me a drive though. Now I really want to make something of myself and walk into Veritas and be like, hey, by the way, do you remember when you guys called me stupid? Hey, look at this, it's a PhD. So yeah, that wasn't very good. I don't know. Foreign language skills aren't that good. I can speak French, Spanish. I haven't spoken them in a while though, because C.S. Lewis doesn't offer French or Spanish, so I had to quit. But I can still get by a little bit on French, Spanish, obviously English, and I can speak Chinese. So I don't really think that my foreign language skills are that bad. Anyways, so then after Veritas, I shadowed C.S. Lewis. So I previously went to C.S. Lewis 1st through 8th grade before I went to Newbrook High School. And then, so I got myself out of C.S. Lewis. I'm like, Mom, I don't want to go to C.S. Here, I'll tell the story after we cross the freeway. Llama! Alright, so as I was saying, I went to C.S. Lewis 1st through 8th grade, and then when I was an 8th grader, I said, Mom and Dad, I do not want to go to C.S. Lewis anymore. I want to visit a real high school, a public high school. I want to go to Newburgh High because C.S. Lewis is sheltering me, and I don't feel I can reach my full potential at C.S. Lewis because they don't offer a lot of electives, such as French and Spanish. And I think that I can do a lot better at Newburgh High. And I don't like C.S. Lewis. So I fought it and fought it and fought it, and eventually I got it. I was able to go to Newburgh High, and that was really cool. So I spent 2 years there, and then you guys know the story. So when I was at North Marion, my mom had me visit C.S. Lewis again, and I said, not a chance. I hate that school. I never want to go back to that school. By the way, keep in mind, at this time, I'm an atheist, so I don't want to go to a Christian school. So, anyways, little side note. So I said, no way, I do not want to go to C.S. Lewis. I don't want to go to a school that has less than 60 people in the entire high school, has no good electives, and all this. But I visited anyways. I thought, okay, might as well get it out of her system. So I visited, then continue going to North Marion. Well, I came home from school and started doing my homework as usual. And she came up to me and she said, hi, I signed you up for C.S. Lewis, you start Monday. And oh my goodness, that got me pissed off because I kept telling her I don't want to go to C.S. Lewis. I do not want to go to this school. I don't like this school. And so she didn't care. She just signed me up. And I went along with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. Oh my gosh, there's so many bees right there. I hope I don't get stung. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. Oh my. My goodness. I don't want to get stung. They're all over the place. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why every time I do this walk there's something that just messes it up? Oh my goodness. There are so many bees flying around me right now. Okay, if I stay low, stay very low, hopefully none of them will run into me and I will not get stung. Oh gosh, there's more over there. Alright, hold up, I'm going to cross the street. Alright, so far we're all good. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I hope a bee isn't in my hood. Alright, so I have my hood up right now, and my hands are pretty much completely covered. Okay, almost every part of my body is covered. So I'm hoping that no bee will hit me. Gosh, every freaking time something happens. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right there is where the dog tried to attack me last time. I think we're out of the bee, so I can start walking now. Oh, every time. How am I gonna get back? This sucks. I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, I didn't want to go to C.S. Lewis at all, and I was really pissed off that I had to go. But I went along with it. I wasn't happy about it at all. My entire junior year, I was angry that I had to go. I didn't have a good time my entire junior year because I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to have any friends there. I didn't want to talk to anyone there. I pretty much... Oh, thanks. So... Oh my goodness. Okay, how much drugs were they on? My guess... stronger than pot, probably. I don't know. They're the hippie type, so I doubt that they would be on LSD though. But anyways. It's funny, I didn't even notice them. So I didn't want to make any friends, I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't like anyone there, and I was just pissed off to be there. Really, really angry that I had to be there. So